Hello everyone, my name is Stefan Timo and this recording is for assignment 9.1 of the class Data 620, session 9041 for the session of summer 2022. And the instructor for this class is Professor Prasanna Mehta at the University of Maryland Global Campus. So the study is related to the Australian accident analysis from the years 1989 all the way to 2021. All right, get started. So the first part of the analysis is it's about the days of the year where we had the highest number of crashes in Australia. Based on the data that we collected, we were able to determine throughout the year, starting in 1989 all the way to 2016 or 2017, what are the days of the year that we accumulated the highest number of crashes in Australia. And if you look at the bars, each color represents the day of the year. The blue represent the Sundays, and the purple represent the Saturdays. So you have all the 7 different colors here representing each days of the year. And this is toward the year 1987, 1989 all the way to 2016. And it's obvious when we look at these different curves that the purple one, which represents the Saturday, has the highest number all over, mainly across the whole graph all the way to 2017. So if we look at here, for example, in 2016, or over here in that's 2011, we see that all throughout the curve, the purple bar, which is the Saturday, has the highest number of crashes. So we can determine by this analysis that in 2017, throughout all these years, the day of the year that we have the more crashes happening on Saturday. And the bar graph in the bottom here is simply showing the number of crashes that we have based on the hours of the day. So if you see from 14 all the way to 18, that the hours of the day where we accumulate the highest number of crashes, and the top of the hours where we get the most crashes is at 15, which represent 3 p.m. So if you see 13, 14 is 2 p.m., 15 is 3 p.m., and 16 is 4 p.m. So we see that we accumulate about 3,562 crashes only at 3 p.m. So the hours of the day where we get the more crashes is at 3 p.m. in Australia, based on the data that we collected. Now, if we move to the next graph, this next graph right here, this trend is showing us the difference between the crashes that we have during what's the period of the year. So we're comparing during Christmas and the period different from Christmas. So you see that the accident trend, this blue part right here represent the purple part right here represent the Christmas period, and then the blue part here represent the non-Christmas period. So we see that from the year 1989 all the way to 2017, the number of crashes happening in non-Christmas year has drastically dropped. So we had here in 1989, we were getting about 2,723 crashes a year, and then here in 2016, we have 1,000. And then if you're looking at the trend of the prediction for the forecast, we see that the number of crashes during the non-Christmas period we continue to drastically drop. But when we look at that, looking at the Christmas period, we can see that the number of crashes is pretty much remaining constant from the year 1899 all the way to 2016. And then based on the forecast, we also see that that trend will continue. So for the Christmas period, the number of crashes will not decrease or increase, but it will basically remain constant. Now, if we move to the next graph here, we can see that the people that are affected by those crashes, the blue represent the drivers, meaning the car drivers, and then the lower color right here represent other group. So we see that the category of people that get the most affected by the crashes are drivers, followed by the passenger in car, and then the trend shows that the number would decrease but it will still remain a driver that will be the most impacted by those accidents. And we can continue, and then we have more details based on the different states who have accumulated more accidents, the road type of where the accident actually happened, the group age of the people that actually were involved in those different accidents, and then whether it was during the day or during the night. And we also have another part of the graph that is showing us the trend of who are the people involved in the gender of the people that are involved in those accidents, whether they are male or female. So the reference, the last page is the reference for this visual. So we can see in this graph that the the number of people that are getting impacted by those accidents are mostly males, and that the period where we accumulate the maximum number of accidents throughout the year is the day of the years are the Saturdays, and then they usually happen around 3 p.m. daytime. So that was it for this presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed, and then if you get a chance to go through all this visual in detail, you will get more information and more details about the different accidents happening in Australia during the year 1989 all the way to 2017. I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Bye bye.